This is a follow-up video to my last video, the 2SM2C Princesses 2 video. I just wanted to talk about a little bit more about some of the strategies of this template, and perhaps I might even play a third turn on this one, because there is some stuff that I want to look at here. So really, what I wanted to talk about here was some of the things that you will run into on here. At first, this seems like, especially if you've been playing a lot of Jeebus Cross, this template seems like it's pretty easy, right? Um, and certainly in some ways, it is sort of easier, yes. But some things that you don't have to deal with in Jeebus Cross or other things you have to deal with on this template. For one thing, artifacts are pretty sparse, so any artifacts you get are going to make a difference, especially in stats. Also, like stat bonuses. Not saying that you should necessarily go out of your way to prioritize all that, but stats make a big difference. Your wizard heroes on this template are going to be relying a lot on things like this. You're hoping that you pull some good spells off of the template because you're generally not going to have time to get to like a mage guild level 4, although it's not impossible. On this template, we could potentially do some stuff because we've got a lot of warehouses for some reason. And like these mines look really easy. If I could set up a good chain in here, I could probably get like all of them, almost all of them, and that would be enough for me to ramp a pretty good ramp on some mage guilds. I might even be able to hit a 4, maybe. If I'm gonna attack my opponent in week 3, I could maybe get to a 4. Um, uh, so then sieging castles. That's the other big thing. I've lost games here when I should have won because I've literally outplayed my opponent the entire game by just attack them a little bit too early in their castle and lost to like lightning bolt with upgraded golems and just defensive towers. Um, and sometimes this template takes a lot longer than you might think. You're like, oh, this is gonna be a quick game. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily going to be a quick game. This template can take 4, even 5 hours sometimes. Not saying that it will. I'm saying it can. Um, no, because the other thing too to think about here is the other thing you really have to keep in mind here is the movement, who can catch who, etc. Taking an engagement, because sometimes just because you're losing doesn't mean you've lost on this template. Because if you still have room to win, and your opponent takes your castle, but they can't get to your hero, you can take their castle. And castle swaps are something that can happen on this template and will happen, in fact. If you play it enough, you will experience a castle swap, and it doesn't mean you lose. Just because you building their units and they're building your units doesn't mean you lose. Um, I guess the other thing that can happen too is you gotta make sure you can get back out of a treasure zone with a chain and possibly have gold to pour me in a hero, and surrender gold is also really big on this temple as well. Can be. Um, there are of course no utopias, but and chances are, like, at the most you might have like maybe 1.5 like good quality artifacts, and you'll have like some medium quality ones. And maybe if you're really lucky, you might have more. I mean, you never know. Church arts could give you something pretty decent, and black towers and the like. I think there's anything else that's relevant. Yeah, like lightning bolt can be a really good spell in this template. Like also like don't get caught up on slow, because the blocks. First of all, like let's say this is the block that you got to worry about, which it is. Mass slow is not going to do you very much good there. Sometimes a massed haste is good. Because on this template, I mean, even though you want to have mass slow for like doing a cons or something, let's say you don't have a lot of cons. Let's say you've got some hives and some pickets. Well, the hives and pickets, the slow is not really going to help you that much anyway. I mean, it is on the pickets a little more, but on the hives, it's not really going to make a difference at all, and it's certainly not going to make any difference on this fight. So if I really thought, and let's say I had a bunch of range fights like this, for example, I mean, if I get expert haste right, that's the easy fight for this guy. So, um, and like double maining, I wouldn't like all the way double main, but like maybe if I can get this guy to expert air magic, he's still worth probably leveling a little bit. Um, I don't know. Because otherwise, it's gonna be pretty tough for me to get this box, and I kind of want to get all the boxes, you know. Especially because boxes are kind of sparse on a template like this. Alright, so I guess we'll take one more turn here. Okay, we've got diamond golems, that's pretty easy. So we got diamond golems, have you seen it? Oh yeah, we've got, potentially over here, we've got these pixies. This is, I don't know what that's to. A little confused. A little confused. Okay, what's next? More picking up gold. I honestly can't believe that I haven't pushed up this way yet. Um, but we have not. Okay, what do I need? I really need ore, actually, is what I need. Where the hell is my ore mine at? It's also not accessible. That one's a little easier to get to, though. Alright, we gotta start setting up a chain for that. I think, I still, priority-wise, I still want to check this and get this box, on her. So we may have to hold off on getting the Mage Guild, and we may be doing something even like just buying a marketplace and a hero this turn. I think. So, do I farm skeletons at all? I don't know. Probably not. That was probably a mistake. You probably should never do what I just did there. But I don't. I'm not. I feel like I've got to move this Derek, because it's becoming critically important for me to get one of these broken here. Like I've got to do it. So, and I don't really want to do the fight with any of these shitbags over here. So, I think we're gonna just push him, and then we'll try to make. We'll try to make whatever her name is, Vidomina fast with a new hero. That's going to be the goal. We also still haven't checked this cons. That's also something that we want to do pretty soon. So let's go get this fight here. That's not really what I wanted to have happen. Probably could play that better. I don't know. I should just not put the wolves there. So that's a disappointment. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe that's a good thing. But we'll probably won't know that right away. Oof. That was very rough. Shit. Doing great. So it didn't feel that bad though, because I really didn't lose a lot of valuable units. It's not bad. Gold's not that bad. I guess we still have plenty of meat as well. I'm kind of disappointed that we lost some goblins, but I mean, maybe we should start fighting skeletons. Like, we kind of are doing that. Like at this point, I feel like it's not the worst idea in the world to farm some skeletons. So maybe we are gonna do that. I feel like, ooh, okay. That is an interesting development as well, that we don't need her. Do this. I just kind of let's check this next turn. We're gonna check this cons. We want to do that too, and then we build this turn. We build the hellhole. Yeah, we're gonna build the hellhole this turn, I think, since we have the cash. Or we're gonna upgrade. No, we're upgrading the gogs. Actually, we want to upgrade the gogs. We want to next turn. We want to try to get this. Maybe turn 5 we can build a mage guild. If we can't do it, turn 4 maybe we have to build. Maybe we have to build the hellhole. Think if there's anything else that I want to talk about. Oh yeah, don't be upset if you're not getting your level 6 or level 7 units. As a veteran players of Jeebus Cross will also tell you, you don't necessarily have to get those units to be able to complete the objectives that you need to win the game. You know, sometimes you can win with just pixies or something, right? Anyways, if there's anything on the marketplace here, that. I think that's gonna do it for this video as well. Thanks again, and bye for now.